Hi, everyone. Welcome back. So, I hope that you enjoyed Rebecca. And now we are into our first paper. What I would like to say about your papers is that really you need a couple of things to make your paper successful. First, you need a strong thesis statement. So, whatever prompt you're replying to, make sure that you have in your introduction a very strong thesis statement in answering that prompt. You're making a literary argument. So you're focusing on one aspect of the text and telling me how it should be interpreted. That's essentially what you're doing for all of the prompts. Sometimes you're doing a comparison, and in that case, your thesis will make an argument for how they are similar or how they are different. 1 to 2 sentences at the end of your introduction or at the beginning of your introduction if you want to organize it that way, mix things up, but make sure that it's there. The second thing is that you're going to need then strong topic sentences that have to do and connect strongly to your thesis statement. So make sure that I can follow your argument and that I know what you're trying to say. The biggest mistake I see people making is doing summary of the book, especially when they're doing a comparison. It's kind of easy to slip into, well, in Jane Eyre, this and this and this happened. In Rebecca, this and this and this happened. All of these things are kind of the same. You don't want to just summarize plot points and tell me the beginning, middle, and end of the story. So I'd like you to keep summaries out of your papers. Why? Because I've read these books and I don't need you to do a book report summary for me. I want to know what you think about aspects of the books. I don't want to know what happened at the beginning, middle, and end. Then, when you get into the paragraph, you need evidence from the book to support your point. Don't have super long quotes. Make sure you keep those quotes short, 1 to 2 lines at the most. You should have at least 1 quote per paragraph to help prove your point, or a paraphrase. That would work too. If you want to paraphrase something or kind of give a detail about a point about characterization or a point about a theme, that would be fine too. But you need evidence from the text, because you can't just say, for example, in Rebecca, there are themes of homosexuality and lesbianism, and then not prove that, right? If you think that there are, and many people do, you have to prove that with evidence from the text. So that is something that I want to make sure that you do. And then that last piece is having good transitions to connect ideas. And in your conclusion, if you want to add a little bit about your opinion about the book or the books that you're comparing, you can put your personal thoughts in your conclusion. But I want you to focus most of it on that literary analysis, making an argument about how a particular point of the text should be interpreted, and then supporting that argument. If you need help and you have no idea what I'm talking about right now, I have 2 lectures on this that I put in for optional help. I also have a review module of MLA formatting. I showed you guys that in the beginning, but you might forget that it's there. So you can always take a look at that. There are also student papers without the names as examples, as well as me talking about those papers. So those are from a different class, but if you want to review, it's there for you. So that's it. I can't wait to read your interpretations and your analysis. Thanks, everybody.